Yo, this is Chris from Madrid here on Madrid Videos with y'all. And next up, I'm going to talk about, is Rock dead? Stay tuned to find out. Alright, y'all, let's get into this. So, is Rock dead? No, not at all. It is not dead. Why do I bring it up? Because Gene Simmons seems to think otherwise. He thinks Rock is dead. Now, a couple years ago, he got interviewed by someone. I forgot who interviewed him, but he was saying that Rock is dead, it ain't what it used to be, And then, a couple days ago, very recently, he was asked that same question again, about his statement a few years ago, is Rock dead? What do you think? Do you stand by your claims? And Gene Simmons says, yes, I stand by my claims. Rock is dead. The fans killed it. Before I talk shit on Gene Simmons, because that is absolute bullshit. I just want to say, I love Gene Simmons. I respect the hell out of him as a musician. Kiss is great, a great band, one of the most influential bands ever, especially on heavy metal. Bands like Slipknot, Korn, Metallica wouldn't be what they are today without Kiss. They definitely owe it to them. So I just want to say that first of all. But second of all, Gene Simmons, you are a fucking idiot. You're a fucking idiot. No way in hell is Rock dead. Maybe Kiss is dead to some people. Kiss hasn't released shit in I don't know how many years. So maybe Kiss's music is dead to the mainstream. Even though I still listen to Kiss, the music is not dead in the sense, people stop listening to it. Because, of course, everyone listens to the old shit, like I Was Made for Loving You, Rock, Rock and Roll All Night and Party Every Day, Everyone listens to that, no doubt about it, Shout Out Loud and Beth, But them making new music, them mainstream now, topping charts, that's dead for them, But Kiss, like Gene Simmons, like, come on, man, like, why would you say Rock is dead? Like, it is not dead. This year alone, we're in 2022. This year alone, Korn, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Ghost have already released albums that have been in the top 10 of the charts already this year. That wouldn't happen if Rock's dead. Another thing that I wanted to add to my point about, who's released albums and new music so far in 2022. I said Korn, Chili Peppers, and Ghost. I'm looking on Loudwire right now, and look how much other fucking bands are going to release music this year. It's like, holy shit. Megadeth, Shinedown, possibly Metallica, possibly Avenged Sevenfold, Slipknot. Like, holy shit, Lamb of God possibly. Like, look how much, like, this list is fucking endless of the bands releasing new music this year. So this is even more proof that Rock is alive and not dead, Back to the video. Fuck, my highest viewed videos on this channel are me making Rock lists and talking about Rock. How the fuck would that be possible if it was dead? Now, there's some truth to what he's saying. Is Rock as mainstream as it once was? No, of course not. It is not as mainstream because rap is the most mainstream genre now. There's no denying that. It is not the best genre. I still think today's rock is much better, but it's not as mainstream. Definitely, no. I saw the interview. I was reading, an article that stated what he said, and he said, ever since 1988, Rock has been dead. That is total bullshit. Clearly, Gene Simmons, what the fuck were you doing the grunge era? You missed out on that. One of the best eras of rock of all time, the grunge era, with bands like Nirvana, Alice Chains, Pearl Jam. Like, if you think it ended, Rock was dead since 1988, like, what the fuck? Like, you literally made an album, Carnival of Souls, trying to be grunge, trying to fit the new trend. Like, makes no fucking sense, And now, like, how are you gonna say the fans killed it? Like, how? Downloading, music and shit, Fans are still going to concerts, I've been to 4 or 5 concerts within this past year. Most of them were sold out, Korn, System Down, they were sold out. People are still going, Big fan base for Rock, honestly. Like, how are you gonna say Rock is dead, Downloading music. I think that's even expanded Rock because people like me who, I don't buy records, or vinyls, I would love to if they weren't so damn expensive, but since the only way I could listen to Rock is if I download it, from Apple Music or Spotify, it's a quicker listen for me other than me going to Rasputin or a record store and going buying Dark Side on the Moon or Abbey Road on a vinyl. It's much more easier access for me to listen to and many other people. So in that retrospect, the fans didn't kill it. I just think Gene Simmons is being a fucking asshole, and he's just shitting on these bands because I think it's a little bit of jealousy, because some of these bands that are coming out nowadays, I personally think are better than Kiss. You know, Slipknot's better than Kiss, even though it's one of their biggest influences. Slipknot's better. Korn's better. Avenged Sevenfold is better. Deftones, you know, actually, okay, I want to say Deftones, you know. System of a Down, better. You know, Metallica, better. You know, Red Hot Chili Peppers, better. You know, Nirvana, better. Nine Inch Nails, better. You know, but Kiss is a good band, you know. My top 100 rock bands list, they were in the top 40. They were a top 40 band. But it's a little bit of jealousy because some of these up-and-coming bands, you know, I just think Gene Simmons just wants to shit on rock. He wants rock to be dead. You know, I don't know why. I mean, I don't know why he would have this jealousy towards the new artists. You know, he should be cheering them on, wishing them the best, you know, like some of these other, you know, old rock stars, you know, being humble like that. Like Paul McCartney, you know, always wishing the best for the new artists and always praising him any chance he gets. That's what I love about Paul McCartney, you know. And many these other rock artists always staying humble, not being an arrogant piece of shit like Gene Simmons. Even though I love Gene Simmons, I love Kiss, you know, but you are definitely wrong on this point. Rock is not dead, it is alive, you know, and I really hope within these next few years it really takes over the mainstream. Will it? Only time will tell. I really want it to, but chances are maybe not, because, you know, rap's got a hold on the mainstream and will for a very long time, you know. But Gene Simmons, rock, it's not dead, you know. I don't know why, honestly, you would say that. I think you're just trying to get attention, you know, maybe trying to stay relevant, because, you know, honestly, you're really not that relevant. I mean, I want to see Kiss someday in concert. You know, funny story about that. I was actually going to see Kiss in concert one time, but I had a quiz in anatomy, and it was a school day, so I couldn't go. My dad had an extra ticket. We were going to go see him in Bakersfield, but I had school, I had a quiz, so I couldn't go see Kiss, you know. And I regret it now. I'm not going to lie, I do regret it now, because to this day, I don't even remember what that fucking quiz was about anatomy. I would have remembered the Kiss concert, because the night before, I went to see Korn, and Say Much sounded fucking great. I still remember that concert, but I don't remember the quiz I took. So I'm fucking beating myself up for not going to see Kiss. I wish I would have gone to see Kiss, but if I would have known that, you know, Gene Simmons was a fucking asshole and shitting all over the new bands that I love, maybe I think otherwise, because, you know, that's a shitty take, and that's just being a fucking shitty person by, you know, shitting on, you know, today's rock, you know. And if I were you, I would hope that it's really not dead, you know, Gene Simmons, because that's all the great music we really got, you know, because most of the mainstream stuff is shit, you know. And I looked in the interview, you know, he was more talking about like BTS and One Direction. That's not fucking rock. That's another genre. Like, that's not fucking rock. Like, you know, I don't know why the fuck you would bring it up and compare them to like Avenged Sevenfold or Korn or any of that, you know. I don't like that music either, so I can agree with Gene Simmons on that, you know. But obviously, you know, I agree that rock isn't as mainstream as it once was back in the 70s, 80s, even 90s, you know, with all those great bands, you know, like Led Zeppelin, Van Halen, Aerosmith, even Kiss. No doubt about it, is not as mainstream. I wish it was, you know, I wish I was living in that time, because that music was much better, you know. So I can see where Gene Simmons is coming from, which makes me understand, but still, Gene Simmons, come on, man. Like, you can't shit on these new bands like that, man. Like, come on, you gotta, you know, give them a little bit of your appreciation. Obviously, all these musicians should pay the respects, you know, to Gene, because he opened a door for them, great musician, you know, and everything. But still, Gene Simmons, respect goes both ways. I mean, like, you know, a lot of these newer bands have opened for Kiss, you know, and honored, you know. So I just, you know, I'm out of words, you know. I think I've talked enough, you know. So in conclusion, Gene Simmons, I get where you're coming from, but you're still a fucking idiot, you know. Fucking asshole too, you know. I still listen to Kiss. I love you, you know. I love Kiss. I love Gene Simmons, you know. But I love some of these newer bands better, you know. I'm gonna continue listening to them too. So rock is not dead, Gene Simmons. Get over yourself, you know. Stop being jealous of these newer bands. But anyway, that's why I'm ending the video. Thank y'all so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Videos, tell your family, friends. I'm out, y'all. Let's get it.
Thank you so much for watching the video. Subscribe to my great videos.